The Diddy Trial. Storm. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into Hollywood's most scandalous cases. Today, we're focusing on a case that has sent shockwaves not just through the music industry, but the entire entertainment world. The federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Grave accusations of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking have transformed Diddy from an unrivaled music mogul into the prime defendant in a national case. Each day of the trial unravels a new layer of secrets, but day 20 took the story into completely new dimensions. If you thought nothing more could shock you, prepare yourselves. Because the testimony of a key witness left the courtroom aghast and brought up names no one expected. Names like Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, and Michael Jordan. Yes, you heard that right. Basketball legends. How do these sports figures tie into Diddy's accusations? Today, we're going to dive into all these bizarre connections and truly see what's unfolding in Diddy's trial. Jane Doe's testimony, the complexities of love, addiction, and unwritten terms. Jane Doe took the stand again today, but this time it was Diddy's attorney's turn for cross-examination, aiming to discredit her previous testimony. Their goal was to paint a completely different picture of her relationship with Diddy, one that portrayed it as consensual and free from violence. Jane admitted from the start that she was hooked on Diddy. Where did this hook come from? She stated that initially she was unaware of the terms and conditions of their relationship. Imagine signing up for an app and clicking agree without reading the fine print. But what were these unwritten terms? Jane revealed that Diddy used to call her crack pipe because he was addicted to her. This term hinted at a deep, perhaps troubling dependency. Despite this, Jane insisted that normal and loving moments also existed in their relationship. She detailed their routines after hotel nights, massaging Diddy's feet, feeding him, bathing him, and watching his favorite TV show, Dateline, until they fell asleep together. Can you imagine Dateline being Diddy's favorite show? During these loving recollections, Diddy in the courtroom was seen smiling and nodding, though not at the jury. Audio recordings and text messages of their loving exchanges were also played in court, but Jane emphatically stated that her love was solely for Diddy, not for the other entertainers present in these relations. This distinction is crucial for the sex trafficking accusation against Diddy. Diddy's lawyers are trying to prove that if Jane participated consensually, then the coercion accusation is baseless. But where are the lines between consent and coercion in such complex relationships? The NBA Dream Team, from hidden networks to the coercion conundrum. And now we arrive at the most controversial part, the mention of NBA legends. Jane Doe revealed in her testimony that she formed a special connection with one of the entertainers present in their group activities with Diddy. She likened these relationships to a dream team. Jane called herself Kobe Bryant, the male entertainer Shaquille O'Neal, and Diddy, due to his status as the GOAT. Greatest of all time? Michael Jordan. This is where Diddy's defense attorneys skillfully targeted these points. They argued that if Jane herself chose nicknames for these relationships, if she even missed some of these individuals, she testified the previous day that she missed Paul and had told Diddy so, then how could Diddy be accused of forcing her into these acts? The defense emphasized that from Diddy's perspective, Jane appeared completely consensual and eager. They posed the critical question, without force or coercion, how can the accusation of sex trafficking be proven? Jane admitted only once, in a specific instance, that she told Diddy she wanted to stop their group activities, but Diddy insisted they try. The defense attempted to juxtapose this single instance of resistance against years of participation and even enjoyment of these relationships. This complexity in Jane's testimony was a major advantage for the defense against the sex trafficking charge. It highlights just how ambiguous and debatable the lines between consent and coercion are in such intricate cases.
The bombshell moment. A Bottega bag showdown and the cry of, "What is my body worth?" Now, we come to the true bombshell moment of the trial that shocked even the most seasoned individuals in the courtroom. Jane Doe had remained calm and composed throughout her testimony until this point. But suddenly, she lost control. Diddy's attorney, Teddy Garragosa, was cross-examining her about her jealousy towards other women Diddy was dating. Jane confirmed that Diddy had told her from the beginning that he was polyamorous and would date others, and she had accepted this. However, the breaking point came when Diddy publicly dated Young Miami. Jane stated, "That's not what I signed up for." She felt that in this relationship, she was only there for sexual encounters and was never publicly acknowledged as a partner. And then the climax. Teddy asked Jane if she had also received a Chanel bag like the other woman Diddy was dating. Jane, with anger and frustration, retorted, "I only got trauma." Teddy continued, coolly asking, "What is a Bottega bag?" And Jane, with a tone that shocked everyone in the courtroom, snapped back, "I'm sure you have one." Gasps and murmurs filled the courtroom. Teddy maintained his composure and asked, "How much does it cost?" And Jane, in an explosive outburst that silenced the entire court, replied, "How much is my body worth?" The entire courtroom fell into absolute silence. The judge had to intervene, reminding Jane that she needed to answer questions seriously and with composure. Ultimately, Jane requested a break. This moment, a true real-life drama akin to a TV soap opera, vividly demonstrated the intense emotions simmering beneath the surface composure. Winners and losers of Day 20. A temporary victory for the defense. So, with these events, who were the winners and losers of Day 20 of Diddy's trial? Well, it must be said that today, without a doubt, the winner was Diddy's defense team. Why? Because they cleverly managed to show that Jane Doe, at least from Diddy's perspective, was completely consenting to and on board with this relationship, and even his polyamorous activities. The defense, by citing Jane's own testimony, proved that she remained in this relationship for several years and even chose nicknames for their group activities. Although Jane occasionally spoke of arguments with Diddy, the defense posed the crucial question: how could Diddy have known he was forcing her? This was a significant victory for Diddy's defense, at least for today, as they successfully created reasonable doubt regarding the sex trafficking accusation. However, the case is far from over. Tomorrow, Jane will be back on the stand for continued cross-examination, followed by redirect examination from the prosecutors. We will have to wait and see which way the trial swings in the coming days.
Conclusion: the case's future and call to action.
The Diddy trial unfolds new dimensions every day, with each session bringing more shocks. This case is not just a legal battle. It's an unveiling of the hidden layers of the entertainment industry, where power, fame, and alleged corruption are intertwined. What are your thoughts? Do you think the sex trafficking accusation against Diddy concerning Jane Doe will be proven? Leave us a comment and share your opinion. Did Jane Doe speak the truth, or did Diddy's defense successfully undermine her testimony? If you enjoyed this in-depth analysis and animated video, please like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new episodes from behind the scenes of the Diddy trial and other scandalous Hollywood cases. Until the next video, take care.